Hey everyone, Maria here. Reading for the sign of Virgo. Eight of Wands. Something's moving fast in your life. Ten of Swords. Something's quickly moving fast. Maybe something that ended is moving fast. Ten of Pentacles. Got the Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Virgo. Sun. Knight of Wands. That's that Eight of Wands that I just felt. This is like wish fulfillment. Very happy for you. Tell me more. Oh, wow. Okay. Virgo, right off the bat, you had, this is really beautiful, actually. You had a pretty rough go of it. I get the sense that you and this person had I'm going to mess up this word, a tumultuous, I want to say affair, but it's a relationship. And the reason why I say affair is because I wouldn't call it a commitment. I feel like that was the issue. You couldn't get this person to really like dive deep into this relationship. You ended it because I have an ace here and you wanted the Ten of Pentacles. So you wanted this person to commit. You wanted the whole thing. You wanted wishes fulfillment. You wanted to go the distance, and it's in the upright. You wanted to be a married individual with the Queen of Pentacles. You wanted to be this person's you wanted to be this person's forever, rather than date. You felt like, I wouldn't say an option, but you just felt this thing flatlined. This thing just took its toll, and it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of flatlined. And I think that you're bored. You lost your zeal in commitment, as well as your level of energy to consistently invest at the level you were. How's that? So I felt like you backed off. I do feel like there was an ending, because the aces and the pages indicate that somebody had to start over. You smashed the cups in the Eight of Cups. You said goodbye and you walked away. I think you did that. This person recognized a missed opportunity and is looking at it from a different perspective. This person is a bit of a control freak. They like it. sorry, Crosswatcher. I just call it as I see it. I sorry. But I do feel like this person, you know, they want reward without action. You know, this person usually doesn't really invest. They don't. No offense, but you don't. You talk a good game, but you really don't invest a lot. And it's not because, Crosswatcher, you don't love the person. I feel like you do. it's more of, historically, maybe you've been married before and you didn't see the point. Investments are risky. I think you're a logical human being, very Aquarius of you, very Aries, could be possibly Taurus, very much Libra, you know, and kind of strategic. And you're like, I'll buy you a house. I don't want to marry you. I don't want to marry you. Just the statistics alone, don't you realize that 90% end in divorce kind of vibe, you know? So why would I ever, like, it's a bad investment. I know I'm going to live here. I'd rather live with you and buy you a house. I have a better return on my investment vibe, because the Queen of Pentacles is, I'd rather make you something. I'll buy you an island. You know, I just don't care. You know, I don't want to put a ring on it. And for whatever reason, this is a moral, old school belief system, and it's not old school. Forgive me. I'm just saying it's an ethical, it's what's important. It's a commitment. The person that you deal with, I feel, Virgo, you kind of see as carefree, and that's why you want a commitment. Is you see a commitment as committed, and that commitment is the end of the promiscuous activity, the carefree gallivanting, if I can say that. So I feel like this person may see, I have a handful of, I'd say a good portion of individuals coming forward to you this week, Virgo, understanding your standing and defending your position and wanting to fly in as the knight on their horse. Makes you very happy to have a conversation, hoping that you'll compromise. Many of you won't. You're going to stand guard and say, kick rocks, right? Several will cater to you and cave, and they'll be happy they did. They'll see the value of the one contingency they need to make in this relationship, because I feel like you've made several in this relationship, more than several actually. More than several. Many of you have moved to be with this person, quit your job, raised their children, made contingencies, adjusted your work schedule. You have catered. This is the one thing you won't budge. You want what you want, and you won't cater. You won't adjust. This person's stubborn, and so you're in an impasse. 10% maybe of the people watching me, you're going to end up agreeing to disagree and separate again. It is what it is. That person will end up being a King of Cups. The King of Cups is like a teddy bear. They're kind of mushy on the inside. They have a lot of love to give. They might show up as a King of Swords. Oh, look who it is. King of Swords. Very, stoic on the outside. Very, flat affect. Very similar to the King of Cups. You wouldn't know how they look on the outside. They're really good at hiding their feelings, but they're really ooey gooey center. They're very good. They have a lot of love inside. But this is, at the end of the day, you guys end up being the Emperor and the Empress. I love this. This is beautiful. You guys are a match. Boom. And behind that, I have the 10 of Cups. And behind that, I have the 10 of Swords, meaning you have to both let this die. It means a lot of things. It means speaking many words, letting it go, releasing the resentment, finding a middle ground, letting the past die so you can start the new. And this is finding your happy ever after. I always called this my Disney card because it had the family and the white picket fence and the house and the golden retriever running around in the yard. They see you as a match. Again, there's that match to the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and there's that Eight of Cups. Several of you, the Eight of Cups represents the 10% walking away, smashing the cups, and just saying, I can't adjust. And several of them are gonna smash the Eight of Cups to the old lifestyle and release it. That requires your King of Cups to go within and identify the value of this thing and be realistic. And it is a new approach to an old problem. And that's that Page of Pentacles. The one thing about this energy, you might be dealing with an air sign. I do feel like that, or a fire sign. Maybe a handful of you will deal with a earth sign or a water sign. But it's a strategic, it feels like a strategy is constantly. So I feel like there is heavy air placements. CEO, Aquarius, CFO, that kind of thing, logic. Very heavy on the logic. And so Virgo, when you're dealing with somebody of the logical sense, they're not easily swayed by the feelings. Feelings are not facts, right? Feelings take the back seat. So when you are having this conversation, you know, it's that quid pro quo, and that's the compromise. That is how I feel you're wired a little bit in this situation when it comes to love. It doesn't matter how the graph shows on how many people get divorced, or how many other marriages fail. You might be that one statistic because you two have a lot going for you. For one, you are the match. You match each other. You're not willy-nilly randomly getting married, you know, on a whim. You have the divine blessing this everywhere. Secondly is, I feel like you do want this to work. And I feel like I'm reading for older folk, not like somebody in their teens, you know, straight out of high school with the blinders on, like a lot of us in my hood did. Like, that's what you did. You graduated high school, you got married or knocked up married, take it as it resonates, in whatever order, and somehow you end up joining the military in the mix of those three things. A lot of us went to beauty school, or somehow, you know, like there wasn't a lot of options where I lived. I do feel, yeah, nine of swords with the world card and the Hierophant. Yeah, it's putting the death, it's putting an ending to the anxiety by adopting and looking at it differently. And it may be, you know, I kind of like, I'm seeing a lot of solutions here. It might be a certificate. I don't know what this is about. Maybe it's you do a certificate of agreement versus a wedding. I don't know what that means. It's like on paper. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. This is the pre-Empress. That's the pre-Empress. It's a step prior to the Empress. That's how they see you. I think that's what they recognize you as single and abundant. That might be part of the anxiety, is moving you out of that space into the Empress and approaching you for this conversation. So I feel, Virgo, there's there's a lot happening here. I do want to take another deck and look at it. It's a Ten of Wands. It's dropping the burdens. I kind of feel too there might have been a blockage in this with your party, with your person, that stopped you from moving forward. I keep getting that message. Tell me about Virgo. That one doesn't want to come out. Two of Cups. So if you're separated from this person now, just because they were hot and cold on the fence, like on off the fence, but now they want to be victorious, you've had some separation from them. Yeah, they recognize you as a soulmate with a Lover's card. Yeah. They see you. They know you're the one. Absolutely know that you're the one. They see you as a Queen of Cups. They're up in their head at night. Can't sleep, can't eat. They want to, like, definitely want to come and approach you for a long-standing relationship. I feel, you know, it's almost like in their sleep-deprived nature, they're being woken up with dreams about you being married to somebody else. That's the vibe I get, is they're having nightmares. They're seeing you with somebody else in their dreams. Somebody got a dream about that. Somebody saw you carrying pushing a stroller. Even if you're old. It's almost like, what? Like somebody enjoying it. You moved on, created a lot of tension, and you set some boundaries with this person. Like, don't call me until you get your crap together. Somebody said that. Somebody said that. Don't call me until you figure out what you want. Because I've done this dance enough. I've wasted enough time. I deserve more. I deserve better. I know my worth. Virgo, you put the hammer down. You were mad. You were mad because this person was treating you shallow, and you're like, screw this. And you're pissed off. You were like, I'm done. You could even have Virgo placement, to be fair. I don't know if your sun sign's Virgo, feels like it, but you might have a secondary sign as Virgo, and you're done. D-O-N-E period, exclamation point kind of thing. Yeah, in the Knight of Cups, you were walking in the other direction while they're chasing you with the truth. Now they're coming in, and you're like, no thanks, I don't really care. And this I know can mean deceitful, but it also means I'm tired of your deceit. I'm tired of your BS. I'm not eating what you're selling. I'm not listening to that anymore. Your promises that end up going nowhere, your action without, your words without action, your desire to, you paint a good sky. It's just sky. It's just sky. There's nothing happening here, you know. Virgo, I feel like, yeah, the turmoil and the arguing, the gossip, the family dynamic, the friends, you've kind of turned all this off. I feel like you hermited. I feel like you just walked away from this situation. Yeah, I got the Seven of Swords. This is what it means. You said, F this, I'm out. You're done. You may, I'm a tell on you, Virgo, you may have participated in a little bit of backbiting. You might have a itty bitty. You might have to clean this up a bit. And you know you do. You know you do. I know you're wounded. I know you're hurt. You had the moon. You were hurt as the Four of Cups and the moon show up. I feel like the Lover's card, you really got hurt over the situation when you walked away. Because I feel like you transferred his or her, the energy I see is when they didn't make a choice, you took it personal. And the reality is that it was almost like they're protecting. They don't trust anybody. Even you. They don't trust anybody. That's why they're hot and cold. They just I feel like you're dealing with somebody who either came out of a really horrific divorce or watched a horrific divorce right there. it's evil ex, I'm sorry. And they are like, I'm not going back in that prison. No, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And and then you equated that because you hadn't lived it. Huh? I'm not doing that. I'm not jumping in. Now they're willing to do it and be the emperor, right? Or the empress, however. They're unhappy without you. And this might be your justice. They do feel like they have the tools and they do have the strength and they want to celebrate with you. And they're willing to put in the work and they're going to come and talk to you about this 10 of Cups. And they've been sitting in the hermit like you did. Willing to overgive and be honest. I hate it when I validate and it's the same damn cards. It's the same thing. So that's what's happening right now. I feel like, and again, multiple timelines. It's a collective reading, but you have this might have already happened. Yay, congrats. Let me know in the comment section. Several of you, they're kind of exploring the 7 of Cups and they're kind of looking at why when I go commit to whoever, I keep seeing Shannon or Cindy or Joe, or what's my problem? I love this person. You know, why won't I go commit to this person? And they're exploring that because they love you. This isn't about love. This is about fear and about getting hurt. This is about protection. So they're doing the work. I feel very much they're in a hermit mode and they're doing that work and they're going to come and tell you as soon as they figure it out. This is about protection. They're working on it. So several of you, they've done the work. They've had the conversation. Several of you, they're going to come and have the conversation. But this is a definite divine timing. So let me know when this occurs. I think it's going to happen sooner than later. And then several of you, they may not do the work ever. They might be too chicken. Sorry, Crosswatcher. I hope you do. Do the work, people. Do the work. The King of Swords is, I love this guy because this is in spite of the fear, in spite of all the things, they are going to pick up the phone and they're going to come and talk to you. Yeah, because they have wishes unfulfilled. It's almost like the pain of not being with you is going to push them forward to pick up the phone and come and call you and have a conversation about this commitment. Page of Pentacles. Because they're now Temperance. And there's a lot of major arcanas in here that are, like, Spirit Tribe is trying to navigate this conversation to occur. 4 of Swords, I just saw that. So lots of energies happening. So this is kind of nice. I do feel, I do want to say a couple things. One, financial independence is super important. This person lost quite a bit in the last relationship and they were taken a lot. Second, their ego took a major hit, major hit. There was a lot of manipulation, mental games, verbal fights. Make us sick. So there seems to be their perception of a commitment, even though you two been together, right? You've never done that, but they feel like people change after you put a ring on their finger. So that's part of the hesitation. And he's or she's, I feel like it's a guy, but it could be just anybody. But this person sees their background of everybody changes a few years after they get engaged or get married. And that's maybe maturity or comfortability, I don't know. But so that's the other hesitation in committing. They're sitting on the fence and they're trying to reconcile all these feelings against how they feel for you. So that's a lot. That's some deep stuff right there. They're trying to be authentic and honest and not just placate to how you feel and not just say, okay, I should do it because he wants me to, but be genuine. This is a very intelligent person. They know what they want. They're very logical. They have to check the box only if it makes sense. They're very passionate about you. They have a lot of deep feelings for you, but they're just not going to do what you want them to do because whatever. So this is awesome. Actually, this is really good. This is a very wise person. And you two will unpack this together. And you are as well. And you're not really pushy. There's not a lot of pushy. It's like, what are we doing here? That's the level of push I see here. Can we talk about this? What are we doing? Can I get a strategy? What are your thoughts? You know, that sort of thing. I have to make decisions. I would like to know how we're doing our taxes. I think there's some distance between the two of you. There's like plans that you're moving forward and you're like wanting to buy a house, or there's something about moving or jobs and moving up or something like that. I don't know. One of you guys are retiring. Several of you have children. Like there's several things, like there's things that you guys have to discuss about where we're going, just pragmatic and, you know, like normal conversation. And it's not like putting a pressure on it. It's just like, what are we doing here? And it's requiring an honest conversation, and it's the natural step, but it's also the universe putting this person on blast saying, what are you doing here? Because it's requiring them to focus on and deal with some of these feelings. It's time. It's time that they deal with their insecurities and their fears from the past so they can heal and move forward. Whatever. That's a lot. I'm sorry. So, three of swords fell out. All right, quit hot and cold, offer commitment, death and rebirth, and go internally. Okay, on that note, I love tarot, man. On that note, all right, if you're new to the tribe and you want to learn how to read tarot, there's a link in the below comment box. Click on it, and I have a little platform called School, SKOOL, School's in session on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Click that link. It's $20 a month. That's 4 sessions. We do a live reading for the newbies, and then you bring your tarot cards and you learn with about 30 other people, and it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun. We drink coffee. We laugh a lot. If you just want to have entertainment, it's a place of like-minded people. Please join us. Second thing is, if you want a one-on-one reading with me, much like this, a lot more animated, and it's just one-on-one with you and I. Another link in the below. Click on that and just peruse the calendar and see when we got some time, and we'll connect. Third thing, hit that button right above there and subscribe if this is your vibe. If you haven't done so, click it anyways. It just helps me ensure that you're actually subscribed. And if you want to hit the notification bell, that way you know when I upload new content and you don't miss anything. So appreciate you following, appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribes, and I sure appreciate you joining us on this journey with the rest of us. Love and light. Take care. Talk to you soon.